juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hawkeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cornhuskers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with...
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
From the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Cornhuskers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving a ball out of the backfield.
They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for... Touchdown, Huskers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for room. It's Moulton. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working that left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Gill. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Raiola. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Bonner. Oh, he's got some space.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make it even.
Just keeps moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Here comes the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Got it in the middle, it's Barney. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Moulton. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding an escape route. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Now, the Hawkeyes have a whole new backfield without Caleb Johnson, who turned in one of the most prolific rushing seasons in Iowa football history. School record 21 touchdowns. He was this offense a year ago, David.
He was, and if you're an Iowa fan, man, Reese, we've been just clamoring for years. Just give me some offense, like some form of a passing attack. Another new system. Tim Lester comes in as the OC. Interested to see if they can air it out. They can be more fun to watch, and they can score more points.
Can't get him to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Caught over the middle, it's Barney. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moulton. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end, and he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll give it to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Iowa has the ball back on offense. To the ground with the back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Oh, he's got a chance. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. Gonna take a shot. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Huskers trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Moulton. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And his throw is incomplete.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. The jet sweep pass. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch his breath as we head to the fourth. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moulton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw again. It's complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Off the RPO, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moulton. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. He's looking to throw. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. He leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it behind the line. It's Barney. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.